it's Sam the Oil Man, and this week is Michonne week in The Walking Dead Our World. Oh, also, my guild is merging, so after I talk about Michonne week, I'll talk about the merge details. Very specific for the people in my guild, but you might be interested too. That'll be towards the end of the video. So for Michonne week this week, you get tokens from fighting standard infestations, 10 per level completed in an infestation. Use any character. Or you can use Michonne to fight Michonne rare and epic infestations, and that gets you 10 tokens per walker killed in those rare and epic infestations. Alright, just to clarify there, I think I made a mistake. It doesn't have to be an epic or rare infestation. It can be any epic or rare fight with Michonne. But you have to use Michonne in the fight. If you use someone else, you don't get the Michonne tokens for the epic and rare fights only. Also, Terminus map is live, and we'll go cover that in a minute. But remember, every day this week you can get one map for 5 coins, so make sure you go and buy that. After this week, apparently they're 100 gold only, but who knows, maybe there'll still be coins. Now before you go, what? You gotta find epic and rares to use Michonne. They're really common. Here's one right here. I'm gonna heal Michonne and we're gonna fight that and get those coins. I'll show you just how many you can pull out from doing one of these infestations. And because it's this one here is a epic infestation, we can do 5 fights, and that's actually going to give us tons and tons of these tokens. Let's see how many we get. So we started at like 1150, and let's see where we're at when we end. Oh, I hate those higher level slim walkers. Even with my Michonne at 150 strength, I couldn't take out that last level. My gun, I guess, wasn't strong enough. But you got 130 per round there, so had I finished all 5 rounds, that would have been 650 tokens from Michonne from just one infestation. So it's pretty reasonable to expect that we can actually do this week. Now, speaking of being able to do this week, how did he go last week during Daryl week? That was a hard one. No doubt about it, that was a hard one. Here's my results now. First, I was confident that I could do it, that I could get my tokens. So I did actually buy an extra Daryl. And with the St. Patrick's Day packs, I actually got one of them. I got a bunch of Daryls, which meant that I got to level up my Daryl to 130. So my characters are getting there, and that certainly helped. Legendary Daryl. But I pulled out both tokens, which was great, and got my AR gun token, and I literally didn't have any spare. I got it exactly what I needed to get. So no extra packs. There's a heat wave here in Malaysia, and whew, it is hot in the sun. Just going to KLCC. So the concept of the Terminus map is pretty simple, really, in that you can do all the fights that you see in a certain spot on the map, and then you use the Terminus map and it resets them all as if you'd never done them, but you still get to keep the old rewards of doing them, and you get to do them again and you get the new rewards. I'm walking through this nice park now with some great trees that would make really great wood. They're nice straight long planks they would make. Now let's imagine you cut down all the trees and take that wood, and you go, oh, it wasn't quite enough wood. You could use the Terminus map, all the trees would come back, and you could chop them down again and get all the extra wood that you need. But you know, don't cut down trees in a park. Like, you don't need that wood. Oh, gotta stay in that shade as much as possible. It's so hot in the sun. Let's talk about the merge, the group merge. So my group is SamTheOilMan YT, standing for YouTube. I think that's what it is. It should be on the screen. And slowly we've had less and less people in the group who are active, and we haven't had people joining the group to replace them. And actually being a group leader is a lot of work, and I'm already doing a lot of work making YouTube videos. And I think that's part of the reason why the group has failed a little bit, is probably a lack of my time spent in the leadership role, managing and recruiting for the group. But never mind, because we found another group called Subterranean. That should be on the screen now. And all the active players from SamTheOilMan YouTube are going to go over to Subterranean. It will happen at some point between now and the end of this season, but certainly before the next season starts. In order to go across to the new group, Subterranean, all you need to do is be active, and that's being measured by getting 3,000 zombie kills per week. 3,000 is a pretty reasonable number. As long as you are actually active and play the game quite frequently, you should be able to get 3,000 without a problem. I mean, last week I got 7,000, double the requirement, more than double the requirement. So 3,000 is a very reasonable number. You may want to know, how do you actually see how active someone is? Well, you just go into, for yourself, you go into your profile, or for someone else, you go into the group and you click on their name and you click view profile, and you can see motorbikes on the sidewalk. Actually, no, you probably won't see that. What you will see is their player activity, more motorbikes. So just look at that player activity from week to week, and you can tally up how many kills someone got in a week. Just in the lift now, but probably worth mentioning as well that during periods of inactivity, such as when I travel or go to Houston, you can just I will be just dropping back to SamTheOilMan YouTube. That will be my less active location. The lifts in this building are ridiculous. Just one of the reasons, many reasons why I'm moving. There we go, we're moving again. One time the lift actually dropped and fell. Pretty scary. The brakes went on, fortunately, and then it returned to normal operation, but whew. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button so you can follow me in my adventures. Have a happy day!